Hey guys, just a little shout out for my long-term modelling buddy Frankie Day. I saw your video earlier, Frankie, and I have to say I'm so relieved for you, bud. I'm so happy for you too, because Frankie, bless him, has had a rough few years personally, and he lost his wife about 4 or 5 years ago, and then shortly after that he lost his home. He had to move into a trailer, um, obviously in Ohio, and he's been living there and putting out videos for the last I think 4 years, 4 or 5 years. He was at the stage of possibly finding somewhere to live, which he was promised, and then he got gazumped, and partly betrayed by the person who promised him a home. So needless to say, he had to deal with that. And then he got the news that his brother was terminally ill, and he's been looking after his brother over the last few months. And then shortly, a few weeks or about a month ago, he was given notice to quit the premises. To do that to an old veteran like Frankie is disgusting. He obviously put out a video to say that he didn't know when he was going to do a video, but he'd have to move closer to work and take the trailer and everything with him. And he looked as though he was in despair. You did, Frankie, and I was concerned for you, bud. I really was. I think we all were, I mean, we all put our heartfelt message toward Frankie, and yeah, we got the news today that from Frankie, and if you haven't seen his video, check it out. Frankie gave us the news that his family saw a video of him, particularly one of his daughters, who unfortunately they lost contact for a while, and Frankie thought the worst. That he'd lost contact with his daughters, and it turns out they got in touch with him having seen his video. And basically they're going to let him come home. They've offered to take him in, and they found a place for him, which is big enough to have all of his models stored in, and for him to see out his golden years. So he'll be going back home to Tennessee, which is where he originally came from before he met his wife. And the only reason he's been living in Ohio for so long is because obviously that was his late wife's wishes. And obviously him being such a devoted husband, he decided to go with it. But obviously the last few years have been pretty rough for Frankie. I know that from personal experience myself. I've had a similar sort of thing going on. I mean, this place was supposed to be temporary, but 4 and a bit years down the line, I'm still here. And I've been through a mental break. I've been through a nervous breakdown as well, which happened in halfway last year. And then I had the unfortunate loss of someone who was once the love of my life, Julie Mallinson, and yeah, that hit me hard as well. So me and Frankie, in a way, have been through similar things. But Frankie, being the old sea dog he is, and you are a vet, I'm putting that out to him, Frankie, who served his country. And I think he mentioned, correct me if I'm wrong, Frankie, he served on the USS Oriskany as well. And unfortunately, I don't know if it was her or a sister ship was used as a reef. They sunk it as a reef a few years ago, or it was scrapped. So yeah, he's served his country, etc. And the poor bugger's been through it. And to see your message today, Frankie, I am so happy for you, bud. I think we all are in the community, because we follow you. I think to be honest, Frankie, I've been following you for about 11 years now. And believe it or not, guys, Frankie was one of the first channels that I actually subscribed to when I got into YouTube modelling around about 11 years ago, when I discovered it during the course of my rehabilitation from a heart attack. And obviously I found Mike Cohen and all the others. I mean, some people have moved on from the community. Unfortunately, some have fallen out with. But Frankie has been a constant, as well as Mike Cohen. And Paul and the guys from ISM, who are now, I think it's, they oh God, my brain is going. My eyes are gone, my knees are bent, my nose is old and dribbled. And I'm younger than Frankie Day. That says a lot for you. Anyway, moving on. Before I put my foot in my mouth. Yeah, buddy, I am so happy for you because you are an absolute legend within the modelling community. He lives and breathes modelling. It's the thing that keeps him going. And I'm not kidding you guys. If you haven't seen his videos, check his channel out, Frankie Day Models. Needless to say, in the course of him moving back to Tennessee, that he's going to be having a bit of hiatus until he's settled into his new place. And then he can continue enjoying his hobby aplomb. And obviously, I'm looking forward to seeing your videos again, but with more enthusiasm. Now all that worry's gone, and you know you're going back home to your family. I couldn't be happier for you, mate. No, really. So good on you. And as I say, I knew something was going to turn around for you. I don't know what it was. When you go through hard times, everything normally falls into place, and what goes around comes around to those who basically have given you a rough time. And it will. You don't need to worry about them. They'll have their own karma. Rest assured. But you know, he's a scholar and a gent. He always leaves me a comment on my videos, well, more often than not. With ahoy there, Stu. I love that ahoy there. Yeah, he's a scholar and a gent, and I've got a lot of respect for Frankie. I've got a lot of respect for you, as many of us in the modelling community have, and I couldn't be happier for you. I'm sad about your brother. You know, I'm so sorry about your brother, but all I can say to you is just make the most of your time you've got left with him, because at least when the time comes, you'll have good memories, and you'll have a third person watching over you, because no doubt your late wife is watching over you, mate. And I think she saw the state you were in and thought, right, something needs to be done. He needs to go back home to be with his family. And she is looking over you as much as Jules is looking over me now. And in time, when I get myself sorted out, I'm hoping to get a place of my own. And then I can get back to regular modelling again, regular monthly updates or tri-monthly updates, etc. I mean, I did get a kit in today. I was going to put it on the video, but I'll leave that for another time. Yeah. As I say, I've been through the middle a bit, and so in that regard, Frankie, from the heart, I know what you've been through. I know how it is, mud, but things have a habit of working themselves out, my friend. And they have for you. And from now on in, if you hit rock bottom, there's only one direction you can go. Up. And you're going up, mate. No doubt about that. So, Frankie, get kit crazy, my friend. We're looking forward to your next videos as and when you're settled into your new home with an enthusiasm aplomb. And now you can relax and basically start afresh. This time with your family surrounded, with your loving family surrounded by you. Or should I say that the other way around? Yeah, sorry about that. I was getting my tongue tied then. But anyway, good on you, my friend. Things have turned out for the best. I knew they would. Something was telling me, although this guy's going through it, something is going to occur that's going to turn everything around for you. And I told you it would. So there you go. Good on you, mate. good on you, buddy. And I look forward to your videos as and when you're settled in. Take care, my friend. God bless you. We all love you. We all respect you. And the legend lives on. Anyway, my friends, get crazy, as I always say. Stay safe. And I know it's harsh out there in the States at the moment with all that snow, etc. But stay warm, stay safe. And as and when I get a chance, I'll put another video up. In the meantime, get kit crazy, happy modelling, stay safe, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers. And keep in touch, Frankie. Let me know how your move goes, bud. Take care, my friend. Bye.